Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we got the Studio Series Rise of the Beast 104 Nightbird. Now this figure, my hopes weren't too high for this figure, but this figure honestly is an absolute beauty. Besides this backpack right here, otherwise she's pretty good. Turning to the box art, it's pretty basic. My box is a little bit broken because I ordered it online. That kind of sucks, but pretty basic. Got a really nice CG render of Nightbird right there. An even better one on the side showing her face. And then just the same CG render over there. Really nice box art, especially the one showing that Nissan Skyline, which we will absolutely be taking a look at later in the video. And then, yeah, really nice looking CGI model of the figure right there too. Honestly, like I said, no one's really too happy about this figure, but I think it's a really good display stand. It is the exact same as the other two Terracons, so for those of you who haven't seen it, there you go. That's what it looks like. It's basically just a museum fight, but if you have any of the other Terracons, you will know exactly. Into the robot mode, like I said, this figure is like actually really good. We're gonna leave the accessory for a little bit later, but the detail on this figure is really good for a deluxe. As anyone knows, if they've seen the movie, you'll know that this character itself actually is like supposed to be like a very slender character. It's a really hard design to do, but they delivered. Honestly, they did absolutely amazing for the budget that they had in a deluxe figure. These things, they actually do compress to make it look more screen accurate, which I absolutely love. Although, I have a couple main problems about this figure. One is the backpack. It's massive. And then the reason that they have the backpack so big is due to the fact that they had the wings, but yet the wings are like... here's a normal Transformers blaster. They are extremely small wings. But I guess that's better for screen accuracy anyways. But turning to this figure's articulation, the arms... little bit of a weird joint due to transformation, but the arms can go full 360 here. The head is on a bell joint, although it can really only go about this far. From my perspective, for some reason she can look all the way this way, but she just can't look this way properly. I don't know why. She can look up, down, all that good stuff. She has a hip swivel, she just can't use it due to the backpack, which kind of sucks. The ankle pivot on this figure is absolutely insane, but that's due to transformation. But so it's an absolutely insane ankle pivot. And then these wings can move around for transformation purposes, and they can actually pop off if you want to recreate her death, which is nice. Also, just real quickly, this backpack, it does not say tabbed in. It will not say tabbed in whatsoever. Just a fair warning right there. But yeah, the legs can kick out that far. Kick that far. That's actually a lot better than I thought, actually. Yeah, and then knees, nice knee joint too. But yeah, that's basically it for her articulation. Due to the fact that her backpack, she obviously, like I said, she has a waist joint. She just can't really use it. It's almost kind of pointless to even have it. But yeah, honestly, like I said, a decent turning to accessory. She does come with a pretty basic thing. It's just a sword. It's completely unpainted. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some nice detailing on it. And yeah, it has this little peg here, which is for pegging it into the side of her skirt. Although I, for my life, cannot get this pegged in. I'm gonna try and get it in here right now. Oh, I legit just got it. But see, there's a little, yeah, I'll show you on the other side. There's a little peg right here that does just peg straight into for the sword. And so yeah, now you can have her holding it just like a real samurai, which I think is actually like really cool. For some deluxe comparisons, here she is next to her killer, that being Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee and Studio Series Rise of the Beast Air Razor. And so she's like a good middle ground for her too. Obviously this Air Razor is bird mode, not her robot mode, but we don't ever see it in a robot mode, so this is the best way to compare them. But honestly, the scaling between these two especially seems to be pretty good. Voyager comparison, here he is next to Studio Series Rise of the Beast Cheetor and Rise of the Beast Rhinox. And I think these two, all three of these, scale up pretty well together, honestly. I don't remember seeing where we see these guys right next to each other, but honestly, I feel like these are probably properly. For a Terracon comparison, I unfortunately do not have Battle Trap. I was gonna buy him, but then he just kept getting delayed, and I just ended up canceling that, which is why we got Nightbird. But here she is compared to the leader class Scourge, and from the very few scenes that we saw these two directly next to each other, this seems pretty spot on. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think this could be any more spot on. Like, this is just an absolute perfection. Because Battle Trap was about up to here, Nightbird was a lot lower at around down here. So, yeah, pretty good. Trying the transformation, I'm gonna do my best here, because again, I don't have a tripod. This is just my phone on my speaker right here. So, I'm gonna do my best here. I hope I can help you out here. But for the transformation, first off, obviously, if you have the sword attached, make sure you take that off and throw that to the side. Then, what I like to do is take these toes right here, and they do just compress, just like so. Then the next thing I like to do is take these chest pieces, and then just simply, they're on these double joints, and then you should just be able to wriggle them away until they should just be, yeah, see the backpack, it does not tab in at all. They should just be spread out. Yeah, sometimes that just helps with putting your finger to it and then just pressing pretty hard, just like that. So they do look like the mainline version, just like so. Then make sure that you have these shoulder skirts pegged in, or it's going to be painted a lot later. Then what I do next is pull out backpack, extend it like this, take the wings, compress them, a little bit of a pain, so that way they are like this. Then what I need you to do is move it like this, and then just fold the wings up so that we have something that looks along the lines of this. Then lift the backpack up, kick out the skirts just so they're not in the way, and then rotate the entire thing, move it up. Then I move the legs back down, and then take this chest, and as long as you disconnect these pieces properly, it should just come straight off. Then take this piece, pull it forward, and then pull it forward again. And then this is the front of the car, and it should just be able to just tab in properly, just like that. And then make sure this backpack is just up here and out of the way. Then it's gonna be very hard to show it on here, but there are these circular tabs around right there that will peg in to these tabs up here. So just make sure you get this hand, and then you should be able to feel a pretty decent little click. And then just do that for the other side too. And then you should be left with something looking like this so far. Then what you're gonna do is grab the ankle, rotate this, and then take these skirts and then just pull them out just like this. Then what you're gonna do, rotate the entire ankle piece just like so, just like that. Then do the exact same thing over here, rotate this, take this little thing which will end up being like a door type thing, and just make it so it's like that in T-pose. Then rotate this entire thing. Then this is the part where it gets a little bit more tedious here. You're gonna move the legs down here just like this, and I'm trying my best to show you how to do this. And then, oh, I did something wrong, I forgot. You need to take these things and then just move them to the side just like that. Then take this double knee joint here and just keep messing with it until you get these lined up and they click in just like that. Now do that on the exact same side here. Take it out here. Can take a little bit of force here sometimes. Rotate to the side just like this, and then use this double knee joint so you get these lined up, and they should go for something looking along the lines of this. Then move the knees up. There's some clear tabs in here that you should be able to, you're supposed to peg the knees into, but I kind of skip it because it doesn't seem very necessary. And then what you're gonna do is take this wing thing here and then just move it over, and then just press it, move it around a little bit. You should get all the things to click in. I'm trying to keep this on camera, but it's not the easiest. There we go, just like that. See, I just moved it around and everything clicked in. So do the same on this side, move it up, press these in if you want to. Again, it's not too necessary. Then just make sure you got that. Then just move the door over here door, front thing, whatever you want to call it. And then just fiddle with it just until it gets lined up. Make sure these are still compressed, just like that. Then just take the backpack, rotate it over here, throw it on top, and then it should just peg in just like that. Make sure everything's out the way, and boom, there you go. You got Nightbird in her new Nissan Skyline, which honestly looks beautiful. Honestly, it looks so good. I know they do sacrifice a lot to make these vehicles this good, but like, they've done an absolutely amazing job of the painting on this thing. Like, just look at that front grille. It looks so good, and then that paint keeps going all the way around, and it's just really good looking, honestly. And also these front two wheels are pinned on, so luckily it's not going to fall off. I don't know about these back wheels. You can't just see a pin right there, but they might still be pinned on. I doubt it though, since they don't roll as well. I don't think they are pinned on. But yeah, probably one of the best looking vehicle modes we've ever gotten. That's the thing I love about these Rise of the Beast figures, is they look so good. For a quick little vehicle mode comparison, here is Nightbird compared to both Bumblebee and Scourge, and these seem to be sized up pretty well. I don't know, I think the Camaro, it's one of the two is a little bit too big. The Camaro might be too big, or the Skyline might just be a little bit too small, but either way, I think these ones stack up pretty well, especially from that picture that Stephen Capel Jr. did post a while back showing all the cars, and I think these two did size up pretty well. Again, a little bit on the fence about Bumblebee, but yeah, very nice looking robot mode, like I said, and vehicle mode, and honestly, just an absolute great figure. My final thoughts on this figure, honestly, would I recommend it? Absolutely. Make sure to go ahead and pick this guy up. She's only like 20 bucks and she's a deluxe, so she's not crazy expensive. And honestly, the backpack, I know it looks like a lot, but when you're messing around with her, it does not feel too bad. And she doesn't have a lot of other cable on her either, which is really nice. But yeah, she's a great figure. Make sure you go ahead and pick her up, especially if you want the screen accuracy compared to the mainline version, because she's just got all of it, especially the car mode. The Nissan Skyline in this figure looks absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I'm gonna give this figure a solid 8 out of 10, mostly due to this kibble back here, but otherwise, it's a great figure. Also, if you want to know what my next review is, it's Noah. I'm just gonna tell you that. Next review will be Noah, so make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell so that you get notified when I do post that, hopefully within like the next 2 days. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.